our position. Okay, we're gonna need to initialize our position. Excuse me. Let's go KBTR airport. If you're flying charter 757, I'm gonna have to see now. I'm going to need to go find that email. Now I'm gonna need to go find my email. But for the next stream, I'll have that answer. I'll have that answer for the next stream. I will have that answer for the next stream. Okay, so we got our location initialized. We'll go this back over here. We have our flight plan in there. Aircraft. Can I toggle any of these? No. So I'd imagine that I can't use any of these because I don't have GSX. Okay, interesting. That's what I can do here. Now, apologize. You're doing an 8-hour flight. Where are you going? From where to where? Mind y'all, I've never flown this one before, so you got to give me a little. You can use those buttons. You need to have chalks in. Oh. All right. Huh. No guard, no jetway though, huh? Interesting. Okay. Now we can do the jetway. Excuse me. Okay. All right. All right. That doesn't matter as much. First officer. Oh, that's impressive. That's impressive. Who do you fly with? Or who do you work for? So if you're a pilot, do you say you fly with Delta or United or you I was about to say Spirit, apologies. Endeavor? Huh. What's that like? Do you choose the plane that you get or fly for? Okay, all right. All right. I have a lot of questions, but I won't do that to you today. Maybe tomorrow. We only fly to CRJ. So, I've never gotten asked if I want to fly something else. That's all we got. I like it. 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 Okay, so maintenance. We have nothing in the maintenance here. Everything looks fine there, I guess. Okay. This looks like this would be our Navigraph charts. It was considered for a while, but never went through. How come? Okay, we have our options. No matter how. Okay. Coupled VNav available. I don't really want to mess with the settings much. That doesn't seem like a good idea, seeing that we have not done anything yet in this plane. I don't know what I need to change. Okay. So go in checklist. Cheaper to just take some of our CRJs back from SkyWest and create a 175 training program. How long does it take to actually be comfortable flying one? Like I know there's a difference between training and then actually stepping into a plane with people in it and going like, yeah, we're good here, guys. And then how many flight hours do you have if you're a first officer? Usually 50 actual hours. Interesting. Okay. Now, if we're in the VAT sim, you have like 1100 right now. Good God. I respect the hell out of that. I respect the hell out of that one. Okay, yaw damper. So let me proceed this by saying I've not flown anything commercial yet. I've flown the Cessna. I started out with the center pedestal, 2 buttons. Center pedestal. Two buttons. A good intro to commercials, the Airbus 320 family. Ah, here we go. 2 buttons. Uh-huh. Just to the right of where the armrest tip is. Yeah, sure enough. If I'm flying in the VAT sim network, we're not flying in VAT sim today because we're learning how to fly. And I don't like getting into there without knowing what I'm doing with the plane. But like I was saying, usually I've flown the Citation Jet 4, the CJ4, and then the Citation X. I'm very comfortable with those, but not quite this big boy yet. And I know this isn't the big boy, but it is for me. All right, it is for me. I don't have a yoke or anything. It's like the hardest airliner to fly. Is this why every time I've said I wanted to get a CRJ and everybody in chat was like, whoa, what you doing? Why you want to do that? Did I just go off in the deep end? This is the CRJ, John. This is the CRJ. I told you last time we had a stream we were going to get it after the stream ended. Multiple things, but I don't try to lie often. Intentionally, at least. That's the truth. 737, very confusing. Okay, so screen-wise, index, legs, this is all we've got for now. Departure and arrival. We're going to be leaving runway 4 left. Yep. And then you got to go to church. Enjoy, please. It is Sunday. Have a great church session. We don't know what runway we're going to yet. So we should be all right there. Back to index. Defaults? No? Okay, we're good here. We have a lot more buttons up here. Route menu. Pilot route list. Nothing's in here. Inline route system. Okay. Vertical. All right. Flight management system. Sync, mag, true. Okay. All right. I think we're okay there. Nothing else on the page. MFD wise, we should be okay. How do I change? Too many buttons? Yeah, there's a lot of buttons. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little overwhelmed by the buttons, but that's why it's taking me time before we push back. I just want to learn where some things are at. This looks like it's range. Okay, yep. We have range here. I don't want the airports on here. Is that on the settings? Okay, MFD. Airports. There we go. Save. It's in the FMS. Right here, right? Airports. Turn off the low. Okay. All right. We'll figure it. That's cheating? Oh, my mistake. My mistake. Let's toggle it back on then. Apologies. How do I, okay, here we go. All right, if that's cheating, let's figure out what we're doing here. MFD menu. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Airports. All right. I think that should be, that's what we wanted. Yep. Just for now. MFD data. Okay, so this is the direct to button. Cool. All right. We have high nav aid, speed out. Wait. Uh-huh. You have high nav aids, so take off the low. Speed, altitude, and missed approach. No ETA needed. Okay, all right. We can toggle those. I like that. Good. All right, so passenger door is still open. Now that's something that we'd have to do on this side for sure. So we'll untoggle the jetway. We'll put up the guardrails. We'll close the door.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
We'll remove the chalks.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy.
What is it saying? Parking brake is on. Good. No smoking lights. Seat belts are on. Good there. APU door closed. Okay, so APU should be up here, if I'm not mistaken. Do I need... I think the plane's already on, so I don't need to turn on the APU, right? Nav, beacon, strobe, logo, landing lights. This should be the taxi light. Right? No, right. Right nose left. Okay, here's the taxi lights. Okay. If the engines are good, you're on with it off. I think they were on before we got in the plane. Yeah, they're on. They're on. Okay, so we're good for push. I suppose I probably should do this the right way. Because I usually will just push and call it a day, but that's because I'm usually flying on the VATSIM network, but since I'm not on the VATSIM network here, I suppose I should probably do it properly. Phoenix Aerolink. I don't think it'll let me though. So we're just gonna go ahead and push.
Ground.
Just to the right of the iPad.
Bravo Alpha 225. Requesting pushback.
N225FB Foxtrot Bravo Alpha 225. Pushback request accepted.
A rate of 16 people? What up? How are y'all doing? Hey. How we doing? Thank you for the raid. W raid. NW strong. What is this? Oh, nose wheel steering. Armed. We want to keep that on. So everybody, we're learning how to fly the CRJ. So please be patient with me. Okay. Apologies if you guys get frustrated with me. Thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate it. Simulator Railski. Can you shout out my mate? Who's your mate? Yeah. Do we have I thought we might have a mod in here. Here we go. Let me do the shout out real quick. Simulator. Well, I think it's cut off. Is it cut off? I think it's cut off. Wait. Where is he? Where'd he go? Where'd they go? Here we go.